If you've ever worked in a finance team, you know the pain of month-end close. And one of the most dreaded jobs in that close is something called reconciliation. Today I'm going to show you a new AI feature in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance that's quietly changing how that whole job gets done. And by the end of this video, you'll understand what it is, why your business should care, and exactly where to find it inside the system. So first, what is reconciliation in plain English? Imagine your company has a master record book called the General Ledger. It's the single source of truth for every dollar. But underneath it, you have detailed sub-records called subledgers for things like money you owe suppliers, money customers owe you, your taxes, and your bank transactions. In a perfect world, the detail in those subledgers always matches the master record exactly. In the real world, they drift apart. A setting is wrong, a transaction posts to the wrong account, something doesn't line up. Reconciliation is the detective work of finding those mismatches and fixing them. And traditionally, finance teams only did it at the end of the period, manually under deadline pressure, often digging through reports late at night. Here's where the new feature comes in. It's called the Account Reconciliation Agent, and it flips that whole process from reactive to proactive. Instead of waiting until month-end and running an old report, the system now watches your data continuously, almost in real time. The moment your subledger and general ledger stop matching, it flags it, and this is the clever part. It doesn't just tell you there's a problem. Powered by Microsoft Copilot, it actually recommends the most likely fix. Maybe it suggests creating a journal entry. Maybe it spots that a setting on a main account is causing the mismatch. You, the human, review the suggestion and either accept it or choose a different action. And every single step is recorded in an audit trail, which auditors absolutely love. Now, why should a business actually care about this? 3 reasons. First, time. Reconciliation is one of the biggest time sinks in the entire close process, and this offloads the heavy, repetitive matching to the machine. Second, readiness. Because it runs continuously, your books are never in a scary, we'll find out at month-end state. They're always close to reconciled. Microsoft describes this as being in a continuous state of readiness, and that's a genuinely big shift. And third, trust and accuracy, fewer manual errors, and a clean audit trail that shows exactly who did what and why. Okay, now let's put on our consultant hat, because if you actually work in the system, you'll want to know where this lives. Inside Dynamics 365 Finance, you'll find it under Workspaces, then Account Reconciliation. When you open it, you get a dashboard of tiles at the top, open exceptions, items you've already addressed, transactions that were automatically reconciled, and the actions the agent is recommending. Below that is a grid showing each combination of module and legal entity. If something needs attention, the status shows in red with the number of exceptions. Once everything's clean, it turns green and says, fully reconciled. Right now, it covers 4 subledgers, accounts payable, accounts receivable, tax, and bank, with more, like fixed assets and inventory planned for the future. So how do you switch it on at a high level? You go into the Feature Management workspace and turn on the Account Reconciliation Agent feature. Then you head to Modules, then Agents, find the Account Reconciliation template, and enable it. From there, you set a start date, and here's a smart tip. Set it to the first day of the period you haven't reconciled yet, so it doesn't waste time rechecking months you already closed. Then you add the modules you want it to watch in priority order, set your exception limits, configure optional alerts, and finally, review and activate. It won't run until you confirm the settings. Now, the catch I promised you. As of this release, the agent is what Microsoft calls a production-ready preview, and the Microsoft team currently has to help activate it for you through a request form while they finish refining the configuration and credit usage. There's also a small detail. Those plain language action summaries from Copilot currently show up fully only when your user language is set to English, US. These are the kinds of things that trip people up in a real rollout, so plan for them. And if you want to go deeper, everything I covered is documented on Microsoft Learn. Just search Account Reconciliation Agent Dynamics 365 Finance. and you'll find the full setup guide. That's the Account Reconciliation Agent, an AI that turns one of finance's most painful chores into something that mostly runs itself. If this made it click for you, subscribe, because I break down a new Dynamics 365 finance feature like this regularly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.